Oblivion Remastered shocks gaming industry and clearly shows modern message tropes in video games doesn't work. Bethesda's surprise release of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, which by the way, I thought was bullshit. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought the rumors were fake. I thought that if it did release, it wasn't going to come out in another year, but it actually dropped. So sweet. I love Oblivion. I haven't played the remastered yet because I've been playing other games, but it's on my list for sure. It's on my backlog. It's not only delighted fans, but also sent ripples through the gaming industry, with over 4 million players in just 5 days. It's pretty fucking good for a remake. The remaster's success underscores a growing trend. Gamers are increasingly gravitating towards revitalized classic over new big budget titles. Well, that's simple. It's because the new big budget titles are ass, so people are falling back on nostalgia to have fun playing their video games. That's even in spite of ridiculous body type revisionism for a modern audience that doesn't exist. Players want the games they love from a time they liked better, made by people who weren't indoctrinated into post-modern academic sludge. Holy fucking based. Yeah, I did hear that they put body type like A, B. It's like, no one wants this shit. If you're gonna remake it, just fucking remake the game. Don't insert body types. Like, this, we've been over this. People hate this shit. Like, everyone bitches about the shit. No one likes it. People are either a man or a woman. It's very simple. That's what people expect in video games as well. It's not complicated. Built on Unreal Engine 5, Oblivion Remastered offers a comprehensive visual overhaul, while preserving the core gameplay that made the 2006 original a classic. Every asset, from landscapes to character models, have been redesigned, blurring the line between remaster and remake. Okay? IGN notes that while it looks like a remake, it plays like a faithful remaster, maintaining the charm and quirk of the original. At the time when audiences consume more content from 6 years ago or older versus new content in gaming, movies, streaming shows, etc. Yeah, that's true. People, I mean, like I said, people are fed up with the modern slop. And if you want good media, you got to go back. You got to go back in time. You got to go back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. But not all of them are shitty. Some of them are really good. This is the sort of thing that has studios deeply concerned about investments in brand new content from talent that may be less competent than the teams from decades before. That's another really good point. People are just, I feel like developers are just not as competent. And it's a lot easier to remake a game than it is to completely build a new world, right? A whole new universe. You have to world build all of this and then build a game around it. That's much more difficult than just remastering something. So there's definitely something to be said there about competency. The remaster includes all original expansions, such as Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine, along with additional content. Gameplay improvements, including a revamped leveling system and enhanced combat mechanics. Okay, I was actually wondering about that. Because I hadn't looked into it yet, but I remember the leveling system was ass, so I'm glad they redid it. Modernize the experience without sacrificing its essence. For younger players who have never experienced Oblivion before, it's like getting a new Skyrim out of clear blue sky. Despite a $50 price tag, see, this is what turned me off. I feel like it should have been $30. I think that would have been fair for a really old game getting a remake like this, but then again, I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say for sure. Oblivion Remastered quickly climbed to the top of Steam's bestsellers list. Its availability on Game Pass further broadened its reach. Players have praised the remaster for its balance of nostalgia and modernization. As one reviewer from PC Gamer remarked, the game feels like rewatching a classic movie restored in widescreen and crisp. I mean, that's a pretty good praise. I mean, that's really all you want for a remaster. You want it to be like the original, play like the original, but look better, right? You don't want to lose the essence. You don't want to lose the gameplay. So it's difficult. That's why I don't like remakes like the Final Fantasy VII remake. I hate that. Because they took out the gameplay. The video game, Final Fantasy VII, the thing that people played the video game for, the gameplay, doesn't exist in the remake. They just removed it and put in new gameplay. Which I despise that. If you're going to remake a game, use the same gameplay from the original game. That seems like a no-brainer, but I don't know. A lot of devs just don't understand that. The remaster's pricing has also sparked discussions about the cost of games. Comparisons have been drawn to Nintendo's pricing strategy, with some fans suggesting that the Bethesda's approach offers better value. Again, I feel like $50 is a little steep. I think it could have been $30, and I think it would have been a much more positive reception, but it's still a pretty positive reception, so maybe I'm wrong. The game has also been another win against wokeism, with mods that switch to a silly change to body type selections back to male and female. I would hardly say that's a win against wokeism that we require mods to fix it. On Vortex Nexus Mods, which is managed by leftist commies who will literally remove mods that turn black characters white, but leave mods that turn white characters black. So it's just a good example for how one-sided their politics are. Although an attempt was made early on to prevent the game from going back to normal human language for the last 10,000 years. I need to reread this. Although an attempt was made early on to prevent the game from going back to normal human language for the last 10,000 years and the way we've categorized anatomy. I get it. They're referring to the body type bullshit. Okay. That attempt was quickly overwhelmed. You can now pick boy or girl character once you download a mod. It's absolutely ridiculous that this already dated change was made to the game for its remaster, but the swiftness and overwhelming response that forced the mod to be available is proof, again, to studios that they're on the wrong side of biological science and that the market's demands. Yeah, I mean, of course. They're fucking crazy. You're either a boy or a girl. Yes, there is like a 0.001% that's intersex. But that's not trans. Trans people are just confused people who want to be the other gender, or they're these weird dudes that have the fetish where they want to be a woman. That's what it actually is. The real talk. What did Grum say? Why did they do this? There was zero need to change this in Oblivion Remastered. Bring back the original male-female. Oh, there it is. Body type 1-2. Fuck, they did it. They fucking did it, those bastards. I actually do really... I'm kind of joking about this shit, but I actually do fucking hate this. Just put boy, girl, male, female. Like, I was playing an old Pokemon game recently. I was emulating on the DS. Guess what? Boy, girl. You pick boy or girl. It's very simple. Pokemon figured this shit out. The success of Oblivion Remastered highlights a broader industry trend. Players are increasingly favoring updated versions of older games over new releases. Again, reports indicate that a significant portion of gaming time is spent on titles that are several years old, with only a small percentage dedicated to games released within the past year. Well, yeah, that's how it's always been. People play old games. A lot of people play one game for a really long time. Personally, I've been playing old school RuneScape now for like 8 years, something like that. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. So yeah, this is extremely common. A lot of people have their main game and they play their main game for years. And a lot of people also just like to go back and revisit old games, classic titles from the genre. I would posit that not only are the ideologies of today's studios out of line with the vast marketplace, but also the hiring practices of major gaming companies in the last decade have likely decreased the capabilities such that many companies simply can't compete with their own legacy games made by far superior merit-based teams from a generation prior. There it fucking is. There it is. That's the dreaded word that the leftists dread to hear. Merit. Hiring someone based on merit. That's how it used to be in the past. In the video game golden age, when we had the most competent people working in the industry. But now we have DEI quotas that have to be met. So they have to hire X number of women, X number of black people, X number of Mexicans, X number of trans people. And when you do that, you know, you have to put the really competent white male straight dev, you have to take their resume and throw it in the trash. Because you can't hire more white people. You got to hire more black people, more females. And when you do that, you're not hiring on merit. You're hiring on identity. And yes, that makes the pool of talent worse. That's just undeniable. That is just common sense. This shift is causing developers and publishers to reconsider their strategies. The high costs and risk associated with developing new IPs are leading some to focus on remastering beloved classics, which offer a more predictable return on investment. Yeah, they should be doing both. They should have a B team that's doing remakes, and they should have an A team that's making original titles. Oblivion Remastered serves as a testament to the enduring appeal of classic games when thoughtfully updated. Its success reflects on a growing desire among gamers for experiences that blend nostalgia with modern enhancements. Yep, that's what I was saying earlier. Nostalgia makes a lot of money. As the industry takes note, we may see a continued emphasis on revitalizing cherished titles, offering players the best of both worlds. For now, this may be the only solution for many studios. It could take a minimum of 5 years to flesh out poor talent and bring in the sort of passionate artists who can produce at the high level we once enjoyed. Yeah, this was a good article. There's a lot of truth to that a lot of it is just kind of deeply embedded in the companies through their hiring practices over the past years due to DEI. And yeah, it's going to take a long time to root out. And I would love to see Bethesda get back to its roots, but I'm not optimistic. But I am kind of excited to try the Oblivion Remastered. So I guess for now, I'll take it as a victory. Thanks for watching the video. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm a new YouTuber, so subscriptions really do go a long way. And thanks for watching. Peace.